Hello everybody. Well, 288 cylinder. Sorry, I cut these out before I started the camera because it was just noisy. But basically, well, you can see I line up close as I can with those, and then just cut it flush with the surface here. Now I'm gonna grind this back and you'll see it. We're actually gonna jump right on it because I'm trying to get some stuff done here. I got lots of things to do and not a lot of time to do it in, so we're gonna just jump right on it. See if we can't get some of this knocked out. I'm gonna take the wall back right here, back to the seal surface. And that ought to help us out a whole bunch. I've already got metal sticking. My bits are getting dull. I need to replace it, but I haven't yet. Pick the aluminum out of there. It actually goes a lot better when it ain't clogged up. The bad thing is you start getting it clogged up and then the heat builds, and the more heat builds, the more it clogs. I need to break the tip off of this thing, but let me get the pliers. These little knives are indispensable. I use them a lot. Well, thing broke off a weird angle. It's the first time I ever had one do that. Let me try going the other way. There we go. We got it. It works a lot better when they're really sharp. There we go. Now we got some of it out of there. We just about there, and it's already clogging up again. I'm probably gonna have to wind up changing that bit. We'll use this tire cover for a minute. A little bit more over here till that flashing breaks off, and then I know I'm there pretty much all the way. go. See how much more open the transfer is now? So we can really get it in there. We can really get it in there. That's what makes the low end power. Then we're just going to take this one and clean it up a little bit. Because you can smooth them with this. This one smooths real good. I mean, it'll take a lot of metal out. They have tendency to clog when they ain't sharp. When they're sharp, it works a lot better. Yeah. That's better. Now you can see how much more you can get in there if you hold it just about flat. You can see up in there. You still can't see up in there. So it makes a world of difference. And you can cut them off right there, but still, it ain't as good as when you take it all the way out, I don't believe. Probably use different sections so it doesn't get so hot so fast. Oh, mercy. I know I ain't talking as much when I'm porting, but trying to keep in mind on what I'm doing. I'll show you as I go. We ain't gonna record a whole lot of this. We're 10 minutes into it already. So That makes a world of difference. That really lets the flow get in there. You just don't want to go too thin on these sides so it'll still seal. But there you have it. That's the main thing. I don't really see. I'd thought about maybe doing a set of finger ports, but if that ain't very thick, the time I get it done, I don't think it's going to help that awful much. But we're going to go in here and do some work, and well, we'll see. All right. I done a little bit of porting because I know y'all don't want to listen to all that. I got the transfers cleaned out. Got the exhaust port cleaned up. Intake ports cleaned up. I haven't went on out through there. But I was looking at the piston. There's a little bit of flashing inside these holes. So we're going to take the Dremel and go in there, and we're not going to grind the far out of the piston. We just want to clean the flashing up. Because remember, grinding this out will weaken the piston. If you're planning on sending her to the moon, you want to be careful about grinding too much out of it, because you might send it to the moon. I'm not trying to take any of the material out. Just there's some flashing on the walls where the casting was, and it's not shaped in the direction of the flow, so I'm reshaping it just a little bit. Remember, we don't want to open it up. We just want to smooth out that flashing. This one right here ain't too bad at all. A bit right there in the corner. There we go. Yeah, see, we ain't going crazy on it. Just got the flashing out of the hose. That looks a lot better. All right, so most of that I'm pretty happy with. I got to go in there and chamfer it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to find my other box of grinding bits, because I've laid them somewhere and I cannot find them. And it has my chamfering bit in it. So that's what happens when you go back and forth from porting to machining. Alright. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I ain't found the one that I normally use, but this one's close to it, so all I gotta do is go in here and break the edge. This one's kind of football shaped. The one I normally use is round, so as long as I can get the edge of it hooked over the port, it'll round it off. That's all I'm after. Oh yeah, that's good. It ain't sharp, that's the main thing. I really gotta get me another light. Not having a light makes it Really difficult sometimes. My other light died. I tried to fix it, but it was dead, so I chunked it. Anybody happen to have one of them old desk lamps? That's what I'd like to have, one of the long ones. I've been looking for one they're hard to find. A decent one anyway. I think them are pretty good. This is the important part, y'all. If you do your own porting, you make sure you chamfer these ports. If you don't, it could be really rough on your piston. If it catches a ring on one of these ports, it'll jack it up real good. Yeah. Well, this, for some reason, this cord right here, I have more trouble with it than any other one. Just throwing a little bit of deburring on this port here, because it's just a little rough. Take this diamond football and give it a little smoothing up. This knocks all the high spots down, and it really smooths it up pretty good. You wouldn't think this rust would take a whole lot off, but it'll do a pretty good job. I mean, it smooths it right out. I mean, it ain't like perfectly smooth, but it smooths it up good. Like I said before, we're just knocking the high stuff down. We're just moving over it pretty quick, just getting it smooth. Makes the exhaust flow a little faster. There we go. Short flow good. All right. Now, I've got some more stuff to do, so I'm gonna stop the camera and go and do a little bit of stuff. And we're gonna try to get this thing put together and running. I'll bring you back here in a little bit. All right. We're putting some sealer on the cylinder. We got everything cinched up and ready to go. Got about 20,000 squish. Everything ought to be gooder than snuff. Try to get a little bit of this on, y'all. I'm just spreading it around with this knife. It lets me get right close to the jug sleeve, and I like it better that way. Some of this is personal preference, sealing, and that's where I want it at. So we're going to get it up in there. Hopefully everything, I got the oil pump and all put back on. I think I told y'all I found, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I think we even videoed putting the seal in. I can't remember what we done, y'all. I forget. I really do. But I did put the wrist pin in, the circlips in, put the ring on the piston. That way I wouldn't forget that. Now, we got the cylinder all washed out. Got it all sealed up. Now we're going to lube it. Got a brand new cable ring, I believe. A little sealer over there. So hopefully we can get this set back on here. Come on now. Get over here. Trying to get where I can watch. Still probably can't see, but there we go. There we go. Come on now. I'm trying to get my gasket to stay on the carburetor and all that stuff. I probably really should pull the carburetor off of it, but I haven't yet. I figured I'd stick it on here and give her a shot. See how that goes. I know my gasket's running around in circles. But well, that was all for naught. Screws are too long. So we're just going to set the cylinder on here, tighten her down. We'll take the carburetor off and deal with all that. I don't know how much of this I'm going to film because I'm trying to get it done so that the video series ain't so long. We'll just have to see how it goes. I might just make it long anyway so y'all can look at it because y'all enjoy it. Oh. I don't remember what I did with the top cover. I think it's laying over in the floor. My elbow hurts. It's kind of hard for me to tighten this stuff up. There we go. She got compression even without the decomp in it. Well, there's the cylinder sitting on there. I gotta work the carburetor and stuff out. The screws are just a hair long. They didn't thread the intake deep enough. And it's just like, but it is just a little bit. So let me see what I can do, and well, we'll get some more.